versus Chaemiko, both among the best players of their respective races in the entire world. The winner will face Soin tomorrow, who surprisingly made it through his part of the bracket. Will he face a human or will he face a night elf? All 4 races represented in the Winnerbracket Semifinals. We established that already with Happy for the Undead, Soin for the Orc, Foggy for the Night Elf, Chaemiko for the Human. And we start where we ended up before. Autumn Leaves it is. And now that I see the tail of the tape, Remo, according to the ELO ranking, best Night Elf in the world against best Human in the world.
That's pretty damn cool. Really, Foggy's #1 Night Elf right now.
#1!
All right.
Is we have a pause.
It's like the 4 Night Elf pack right next to each other. Foggy in 5, Moon in 6, Lorelei in 7, Colorful in an 8.
Okay, seems like we are restarting this. Off we go. Didn't know that you're a surfer boy. Foggy versus Chaemiko after a couple of hiccups. Now we're ready. Best of 3, first to 2 faces Soin in the Winnerbracket final.
Speaking of surfer boy, I'm not really a surfer boy, Neo, but I tried once when I was on vacation on Cuba. And I wasn't doing like the normal surfboard thing, but rather the one with a sail. You know what I mean? What's that called? Is that windsurfing? Exactly. I tried that. I wanted to learn it. And I tried for 2 days. And I couldn't get it to work, dude. Like, it took me some time, but I could find out, like, having the balance, standing up on the board, and then raising the sail. But I could never steer. I could only go in 2 directions, like, depending on how the wind was blowing. I could either go in the one direction, towards the shore, or in the other direction, towards into the deeper water. And I just couldn't steer. I couldn't figure it out. I felt so stupid. So I was only going in 2 different directions. And after 2 days, I was like, screw this. I'm going to the bar. This is a free bar anyways.
Remo,
I prefer it over here.
First of all, I'm really happy you figured out how to get back, because otherwise you would probably be on the Pacific Ocean somewhere still, and not by my side for the W3Champions finals. That would be a shame. And you will be very surprised to hear that I tried that myself, and I was... I don't want to call it decent, but not horrible. I'm better at windsurfing than I am at skiing.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like windsurfing is a million times more difficult.
You know, different persons have different strengths and weaknesses. You know, you're better at skiing. You can do this better. I know 2 people who are very, very good at Warcraft, and that is Foggy and Chaemiko. And I'm also aware that a keeper is very good at untangling, and this is what happens right away.
Chaemiko going for the corner expansion once again. Here on Autumn Leaves 2.0, this is quite a bit easier. On old Autumn Leaves, this was harder to do. We see this now more and more. This is how Chaemiko got into this position. He played also a corner expo earlier in the Human Mirror against Hawk. In the past, we used to see a lot of expanding in the middle on both sides, but then the human is always under tons of pressure. Now, expansion in the corner. And Foggy's showing up to harass, but only one single keeper to do some damage here.
That's about to change, Mr. Remo Demo. We have a finished Hunter Soul. We have a second engine of war. Mass Hunts, baby!
Oh. Well, Neo, I once heard that Mass Hunts are unbeatable on Concealed Hill.
I knew it.
So, what's it like on this map, I wonder?
It's interesting because I haven't seen it before, really. I mean, I have seen it before, but once or twice in comparison to the many, many times I saw Human getting slaughtered on Concealed Hill by this. I think it's still a good strategy by Foggy. It's not impossible. It is beatable, but man, Chaemiko is already losing quite a bit of workers, and it's not going to be that easy to hold. The good thing here is no poison damage from the creeps, so the 4 footmen are doing a lot better than they would be doing on Conceal.
And the AM is going to get a very fast level 3. This is always a big difference maker against the Huntresses. Level 2 Water Elemental is very strong against Hunts. But the peasants are not having the best of times. This will be the 4th peasant going down. The power belt is greatly delayed. And we see another deny coming in. Wonderful denies here, displayed by Chaemiko.
Yeah, so at least he doesn't have to face a level 3 keeper. That's the upside. Downside, this expansion is so late. But can he buy time for towers? I don't
Wisp,
know.
by the way, on the
Oh,
way into the
yes.
main. This could be some APs coming up. And on... Oh, oh, look at that scout for Chaemiko. Are you kidding me? Perfect time. Does he see it, though? Does he see it?
Yeah, I think so.
He was so close. He was so close.
I think he saw it. I mean, it's nighttime, but still. Okay, Foggy, harassing at the expansion. And pushing the main base after that. Okay,
do or die. Chaemiko is reacting very, very well. Seems like he's doing everything right.
Feels like most of orcs against Night Elf these days. Militia called, APs cancelled. Foggy is stuck with his strat. Like, if he's teching now, might just be too late.
A town is under siege.
He's still trying to brute force it AP now over to the side, but if this one finishes, it's first of all fairly late, and secondly will only be one. The more time that goes by, the better it's gonna look for Chaemiko. Foggy needs to find some kind of a big play here.
So far, continues his slaughter against peasants, but that's also the last bit of mana. Trying again with an AP on the right-hand side of the base, but that is far away from anything of value.
Love that scout farm, by the way. Seeing more wisps coming in. Question is, does he see it right at the moment? Because you don't get a notification from this. Tower remains standing, by the way. 1 Huntress falls. 3 wisps, still ready for more APs.
Wow.
New militia scout coming up by Chaemiko. He is reacting very well to this pressure play.
Yes. I'm in awe of the scouting abilities by Chaemiko. But Keeper is here, Staff's back after the town portal. Items, of course, not the greatest. But first tower is up, and Chaemiko didn't tech yet. Tier 1 versus Tier 1. And Foggy's reinforcements, all very healthy, all heading north.
Alright, the game is not over yet. Foggy, of course, super all in. He has to crack the main. Chaemiko didn't tech. No rifles coming, just footies and militia. He's pretty low on gold at the moment. The harass at the expansion, the lost mining time did make quite the difference.
I guess he used the clarity, because water elementals are the key now. You need them to do damage. Oh boy, Chaemiko, you played this so well. Was it still not enough?
It's a lot of militia though coming out. Every single peasant has been called. Footies, militia, watch elements in the mix. A lot of damage right here for Chaemiko.
So much AoE on Foggy's side though, from the APs and the Huns against this mass low HP that Chaemiko is throwing into the breach. Nice save on 5 HP to the left-hand side. Water Elemental Entangle can't do damage, but first AP down.
Yeah, that AP was still digesting a tree, by the way, so was healing quite a bit, was pretty hard to take out. And Foggy's still in this fight. The Huntress is still pretty healthy. And Chaemiko looking to be in a bit of trouble.
I agree. Supply is even, and 7 Huntress. All the Foggy games that I've seen recently, it doesn't matter if Night Elf Mirror or against Human, he's so fond of these AP all-ins. And he's getting better and better at that.
Chaemiko is taking at the expansion, so even if he loses the main, he might still be able to win this game, but that's a big if for sure. I wonder if Chaemiko shouldn't have gone for a blacksmith and pump out rifles. That could have been a possibility as well, but anyways. Lots of footmen still left, but the APs plus Huns are gonna be pretty strong against that.
Off we go. Level 3 on the Keeper. Now that's the last bit of mana though. Staff is ready, so you can either staff home or walk home and then get back into it. Let the Huns carry a bit. Man, the damage of these Huns is just crazy. Bouncing glaives in the early stages. Double AP up now. Can attack the Town Hall. Can attack the workers. There is a tower. The Hunts don't want to dive in too deep. They take care of another Water Elemental. More experience on the Keeper of the Grove. Third AP, a little forgotten or saved as a backup.
Foggy closing in on 50 supply. Just mass Huns. They're nicely upgraded. Foggy could afford some heal scrolls as well soon, which would make a big difference. And this main may have to be given up, but of course Chaemiko wants to at least mine as much as he can from this main base. He's rebuilding at the expansion. Barracks coming. One farm. But I used to save the peasants as well. Here we go. TP out. Abandoning the main. But a lot of peasants were saved over to the expo.
Now I wonder if Foggy's just expanding here. Chaemiko has 1,400 gold. Double racks, but no blacksmith still. That might be the big mistake.
Yeah, why is he not spending his money? He's got lots of peasants over here. He could make farms. He could make a blacksmith. Needs to make an altar as well, right? Well, altar in the main is actually still standing. But once the town hall falls, he's going to be supply blocked.
I think he's teching to tier 3 and goes air.
There would certainly be no way to counter that, but also would take a long time, would be pretty dangerous in case you get overrun. Just massing might be the safer option. Panda second for Chaemiko. I like that. Comes out from the tavern right away. And it's going to provide some good AoE damage. There's one heal throw on Foggy, though.
Oh boy. So I'm having spikes. I don't know if it's the same for you, but everything looks like it's sped up. Yeah, I hope it's not the same for the players. This is almost uncastable. Detonates coming in nicely. Heal scroll. Holy smokes. And that is the issue with Russia Central. How did they micro in this fight even?
Yeah, I think we all felt the spikes right there, unfortunately. But game's gonna resume.
Now everything feels like it's slowed down.
And Chaemiko holds pretty decisively. That didn't look too scary. And that's the thing. If there's no APs part in the attack, Chaemiko can hold fairly easily, it seems.
Alright. Level 4.3 keeper. He needs a plan B, that's for sure. How much more attacks does he have in him? He's going rifle casters now. I think at this stage, it's safe to say that he simply forgot about the blacksmith.
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe he thought he was going to spend resources elsewhere. Like getting that panda from the middle was definitely very important. But blacksmith, not that expensive, I guess. But Chaemiko is low lumber here, so he can't get long rifles too easily. He can't get priest adept training too easily.
True.
It's still a bit scary, but it looks to be a good position for Chaemiko regardless.
More hunts streaming north. We have a couple of subs coming in here. Get Rich Brothers, 30 month. Great to see you back, Remo. Fruwald, 69. Nice month. Finally, good old Remo's back. He called you old. And Fletch UK, thank you guys for the subs.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you for welcoming me back as well. It's good to be back. Huntresses coming in once again. Take out the shop. That is going to be a noticeable loss. Those clarities and region scrolls are very helpful. Chaemiko is still running around without a TP. That's the big danger. If the AM gets entangled, surrounded, that would be a disaster.
Foggy's still refusing to tech. Incredible that he's holding on for 13 minutes. Double heal scroll for him now. Protection scroll for him now. I think it's safe to say that this is the last big hurrah on this map.
This is it. APs have to make it across the river and then attack with 3 scrolls. And that might be enough. Chaemiko is making a workshop right now. He's not making units. He's not building rifles. Chaemiko, 700 gold. Not spending it.
Oh. Let's go then. We saw this before. Huntress trying to break and it's still only footmen.
I can't believe he's not making units. Chaemiko. The barracks. Idle. That's a huge mistake right now.
He's still very low on lumber. He does have good AoE with Panda. Also lightning shield available. Wisps are coming into the detonate. That breath, really not that great.
Workshop finishes. He's gonna make the mortar team. I guess he feels that barracks production doesn't do anything, but it's just so few units right now for Chaemiko. Still with 500 gold, not spending it. 3 priests are queued, and still nothing from the barracks.
Okay, all call to militia, call to arms. But he's just sending it into the meat grinder that is Huntress. More and more and more APs coming up. Pretty crazy to see, actually. Mana very low on the Panda. I would love to have a shop again, but that was killed by Foggy before. But once the mortar teams are out... Wait. Okay, one is out. Still no production. The lightning shields are buying good time. Did he hold?
Oh, the economy is completely wrecked. The peasants have been killed or forced away. It's so many treants. Very tense moments. Oh, the heals go for the huntresses in the back. Huge value. And that might be enough for Foggy to break through.
Next mortar coming. Doesn't want to go rifles. He can't afford long rifles. Would probably just send it into the entangle from the keeper. But alright, shop is back. Panda doesn't have a mana potion for some reason. Breath of Fire. One protector goes down. But he's having such a hard time just dealing with treants. Well, the Huns are wrecking everything.
And Chaemiko, the economy completely trashed. He doesn't even have the lumber to repair anymore, so this keep is gonna go down. Wow, Foggy had to go all in. You mentioned before he loves these AP pushes, and it was a little touch and go, but now he's finally there, and he's gonna kill that keep.
16-minute tier 1. Lol. Double mortar team. Not too bad, of course, in these direct fights. Chaemiko hanging in.
And Chaemiko was just a little bit too slow with attack. Now he finally has the perfect army, but it was just a little too slow.
He can get quite a few kills, I feel. The mortars could turn out to be MVPs. But of course, it's one player mining against the other player not mining. Love how he found access to the shop by deforestation here.
Town is under siege.
Another scroll for Foggy. How many scrolls has he got in this game? This feels like number 8 or something.
It's a book by now.
Moonstone, Clarities. Keeper 5.6 would love to get that Tranquility up and running.
Yeah, that's game then.
Oh, and Chaemiko has to make a lumber mill to get lumber again. That does not feel good.
Yeah, and then he can't even build a town hall because he has no gold.
Yeah, with some creeping and selling items, maybe, but that would take forever.
Foggy will never allow this.
Lots of gold on Foggy. More scrolls. Heal scroll though on cooldown. Oh, catches one more team in the back.
Oh,
And there's a dispel.
Not in time though. Everything that falls you can't build back. It's just an overwhelming mass of Night Elf. Second mortar also caught out in the open. Move, move, die.
And that should be it. The last more team goes down. The Keeper getting more experience and about to get that level 6. Panda 3. But basically nothing left for Chaemiko anymore.
There's a lot of Huns about to fall.
Oh my god, he just denied level 6. With the Watch Elemental.
Sick. Is there a
Foggy's
chance?
still only tier 1.
Yeah,
Still
man.
no expansion, just mass Huns and APs.
Is there a way for Chaemiko to do this? That would be... I mean... Usually, logically, no. But he thinks differently, apparently.
Once the Keeper's level 6 though, that's gonna mark a big turning point. Sustaining the health of these hunters is always very tough on tier 1, but with Tranquility, it's not that tough anymore.
Oy, that was the last breath. No clarities, no gold whatsoever.
Is under siege.
Needs 3 peasants for the level up. Seems only a matter of time now until the Keeper gets it. Watch Elementals also would do it. Oh, Tree and Summon in the back, and that's gonna be a nice little massacre.
Yes. I would love to see more mana on the Panda. I mean, Brilliant Aura 2, soon to be 3 is great, but what's even greater is Tranquility if you have no Stormbolt or any other solution to this. Yeah, Detonate is also pretty decent.
What a crazy game, dude. The main for Foggy is about to be mined out. It's just been tier 1 mass.
Yeah, I mean, why build a different unit if you can win with one? Muscle memory, you know, gets better throughout the 20 minutes.
Oh, if he gets the Treants, is that level 5? Oh, trying to dispel. But the priests also exposing themselves. Hey, I'm almost level 5.
17 supply left. And the panda. Ah, he still has an invul. Might not die, but he can't reach for the Treants. Would love to have that one dispel.
Chaemiko, of course, has been revealed for quite some time now, so Foggy knows exactly where all the buildings are.
Yeah.
A town is under siege.
It's unbelievable how like half of Foggy's games, it feels like, are about building kills.
He's the best base racer in the game. Alongside
that's for
Moon,
sure.
maybe.
If the lab was cleared, he definitely would have bought some sappers by now.
Yes. Speed things up. Okay. Everything's trapped. Can't get out. Chaemiko still sees something in this game that we don't see.
Oh, look at that wonderful rain of regeneration. GG called. Foggy claims the 1-0 with no hesitation, going for that mass hunts all in. And Chaemiko could have defended that a bit better. He had phenomenal scouting, but then didn't commit enough to actually kill those APs. He didn't make any rifles at all. He made very few towers, and he didn't spend his money for the longest time.
Unfortunately so. Yeah, that's true. So, Foggy about to face Soin if he wins one more map. Yeah, really weird decisions there. Not so sure what happened. But okay. We go on to map number 2. It was the same situation that Chaemiko was in against Hawk, right? He was down a map, not the greatest start into the series, but against Hawk he found a nice solution. 1-2 maps back to back. Definitely possible here as well.
Do you remember the maps? The other two?
I can look up what was said in the chat. It is Shattered Exile and Shallow Grave. Baby!
Oh, please. I hope... Is it Shattered Exile next?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Oh,
That's
first
pretty
time
cool.
this season! I'm getting real excited.
Yeah, Shattered Exile was added into Season 6 or 7, or something like that, into the War3Champions pool. We haven't seen it much of yet. It's a really big map. It was one of those maps which was hoping to be a replacement for Twisted Meadows, but unfortunately, not too many tournaments picked it up. But here, we might be able to see it, unless it's Shallow Grave.
It should be Shattered Exile. Love the name, love the map. Last time in the season finals it provided pretty good games, that's for sure. And you know, there's no weekly cups at the moment. We will be the one coming up with weekly cups. We will be determining the map pool, so decent chance of seeing Shattered Exile a lot more soon.
I would not mind that at all. Like Linfra subbing for 19 months, Fletch UK 2020 subbing as well for the first time. Thank you guys very much.
Give me all your primers. Of course, you can contribute to the prize pool still. Closing in on the 3K. Just $97 away. And actually, that's not true, because Chaemiko did not get stuck in his own base. So I own the prize pool.
Oh, yeah, true.
$5. Yeah. We both forgot about that. But you know, easy as it gets. Logging in, going to the War3Champions page. No, to the War3Champions Matcherino page. W3Cfinals.backtowarcraft.com. Easy. I log in with my Twitch account. Takes a second, redirects me. I click on contribute. We're in 5. No codes remaining anymore. Comment. Damn Chaemiko. PayPal. Boom, boom. Now, of course, I use 2-factor. So, wait, what? PayPal. I click PayPal. Ah, I gotta click on PayPal. Twice. That account. That password. That is one of the best timings, the best contents we got on Back to Warcraft ever.
You're proving to the world right now that you're a man of your word, Neo.
Yes.
Very good.
Okay. Processing.
Giving the players.
Dude, I got my PayPal account banned, by the way, over Christmas. You probably didn't hear about that, but my neighbor got me 2 bottles of Havana rum because there's the fiver. Because it was on sale in our local supermarket. And I wanted to give her the money back on PayPal, right? So in the description, I said, nice Havana delivery. 1 second later, PayPal banned my account. Apparently, you are not allowed to mention anything related to Cuba.
What?
Because there is an embargo between the US and Cuba. So if you put anything in the description of that transaction, they ban your account. So I appealed the ban. Grimbat the Terrible, thank you for the 10 subs. Much love. I appealed the ban, giving them chat logs from my WhatsApp with my neighbor. And they said, no, it doesn't prove anything, you're still banned. And then I called. You know how much I hate calling people, right? Like, from the bottom of my heart, I hate using the telephone for actual voice calls. So I called the service hotline, and that dude on the service hotline, he was so annoyed by that rule. Like, oh, damn, again. Apparently, that is the thing.
How can that be a rule? For saying a city's name?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that dude was like, okay, brother, I gotta ask you a lot of questions now. Like, okay, man, go ahead. Where are you? What supermarket? What rum? White or brown? How many years? What, like, what was the discount on the bottles? Like, dude!
Wait. This wasn't on Christmas Day, though, was it?
No. It was between Christmas and New Year's.
Okay.
Sucked though. I couldn't order food because my PayPal account was banned. Horrible.
That's ridiculous.
I know, right?
Don't you have some cash at home? Could you have paid with cash?
I never use cash. Ever.
Well, it's good to have some around for situations like these, right?
Of course, I got my black credit card that I was able to use then, but yeah, it's kind of funny. You can mention imaginary cocaine deals. You can put in for purchasing your firstborn or something, but mentioning anything in Cuba, dude, it's a violation. So be careful, guys. Life pro tip from Neo. Don't mention Cuba or Havana or anything Cuba related in your PayPal descriptions. Thank me later. The Season 9 Finals debut of Shattered Exile. Oh, you know me, Remo, I'm usually not too fond of like maps or not too interested in maps, but we really need to switch up the map pool. And here we see a new map. It's so beautiful.
Wait. I agree. I love Shattered Exile as well, and I would love to see some big maps as well. Question is, oh my god, am I actually gonna hear it? Which map would we remove, Neo?
We have a
yes.
We have a game to our hands, Remo. We gotta focus on the in-game content that we are provided with here at the W3Champions Season 9 Finals. It is Foggy taking the lead over Chaemiko. And yes, let's see if Chaemiko can strike back once again, just as he did against Hawk, or if Foggy is gonna go clean 2-0 into the winner bracket final against Soen tomorrow.
All right, boys. Let's strap in. Map number 1 was pretty hectic, pretty action-packed. Foggy going balls to the wall with the keeper mass hunts. What are we gonna see this time? Well,
Not a keeper.
it's definitely gonna be something else, isn't it? Because it's gonna be a neutral hero build. All right, I like it.
What's he gonna play? Beastmaster would be the first thought, I guess. If you look at Night Elf neutral hero build orders. Could go Panda as well. Wouldn't be opposed to that. Big map, lots to creep. Strong Panda against probably an expansion, as the one on the right and left hand side are relatively easy to take.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see a Beastmaster just for the tempo play. Kind of on Last Refuge, right? The reason why the Beastmaster is so good there is because he helps you creeping that Merc camp first. Because in terms of level 1 creep ability, the Beastmaster is kind of the best hero in the game, maybe? With the Bash Bear. How hard is this creep camp? I don't really know, actually.
Remo, we got a $40 donation by Jasper Plex, getting us closer and closer and closer to the big 3K. Sorry for cutting you off there. Which creep camp are you talking about, Remo Demo?
The Merc camp. But wait a minute. How far off are we the 3K right now?
$52.
$52. Boys, we need to crack those 3,000 today. Come on, 52. Everybody chip in a little bit and we're going to easily exceed it. Let's give these players some awesome prize money to play for here. We also have 4 subs coming in. Tim Der Krasse with the 12 months. Simmerling with the 3. Murder with the 1 month as well. And what hero is it? Beastmaster, indeed. Trying to go for that Merc camp first. And this is a very special Merc camp. We have some other units in here.
True. We have a rogue with Shadow Meld. We have an assassin who has fire arrows, searing arrows. We have a geomancer with slow and abolish, and we have a high priest with inner fire and also fierce ball. It's not searing arrows. It is of course envenomed spears, but not slow, just the poison damage. And yeah, go ahead.
And that assassin is something we see quite a bit on this map. When I first saw the map, I thought perhaps the High Priest was going to get played quite a bit. I always feel the High Priest is very strong, but haven't really seen it picked up much yet. I guess it's fairly expensive. It's like 300 gold or something.
It's
also the Beastmaster is level 2 right away. Scroll of the Beast. Is that going to inspire some more Huntress aggression play, maybe?
Well, if you look at our overlay, Mr. Remo Demo, you see the Huntress Hall already, as you see the second Engine of War 2. Chaemiko with an interesting build going lab into Expo at the top, where everything is a little more difficult to creep. And the Quillbeast is scouting. I'm not too sure Foggy has an idea what's happening.
Yeah, scouting the main right now with a Wisp, seeing no tech. That tells him that there's an expansion, but he doesn't quite know where yet. As the Beastmaster keeps creeping. He's still not level 3, so the level 3 creep route here is certainly not as quick as we know it to be on Last Refuge.
We see a couple of new creeps, we see new terrain. It's all beautiful. Here we go, Archmage checking things out. Not able to steal anything really, but that mercenary assassin would give quite a bit of XP. Hunters are coming in, archers hide in the shadow, no reveal, but there is the lab available. Is he thinking about it? Not really. And Foggy, he found the expansion.
Dude, what I didn't even realize until now, this assassin has fast move speed. That's super strong. It's really hard to kill that guy.
He can run away really, really fast. That's true.
And Foggy, he's doing it again. And the Shadow Melt from the assassin also active, but there is a dust. Assassin really, but look at that guy go. He's like a little marathon runner. He's just sprinting all over the place.
Because marathon runners are sprinting so much?
All right, listen. How are you telling me about sports right now, Mr. Neo?
Dude, I watched the Olympics. Yeah.
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 Okay. Okay. What world record holder can you tell me?
Usain Bolt.
All right, that's the one even my 6-year-old nephew knows. Who else?
We have a push here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, AP and Hans. Is Chaemiko ready? That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that throw the beast. That hurts quite a bit. Lots of bonus DPS on this tier 1 army. We do have defense this time. That's something that I think was missing earlier for Chaemiko. But he's gonna TP out. He doesn't like the look of things here. And that's the expansion cracked again.
Yikes. Fairly simple on paper, but Foggy is also finding beautiful timings. Always before Chaemiko gets his very first power spike. He's hitting, and yeah, if you hit with tier 1 mass hunts and mercs and a Scroll of the Beast, that's just very hard to hold.
What's going to be the follow-up here? Foggy, is he going to try to push into the main as well? For that, I think he would need some APs.
Ooh, $150 from Murder. He's murdering the 3K barrier we had before. New prize pool, $3,098.
Thank you very much. That is a lot of money, dude. That's very generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We cracked the 3K. Very, very cool. And Foggy may want to crack the main base now again.
Is there a crack in Foggy's shield? Don't really looks like it. Once again, later blacksmith. Chaemiko attacking. Okay, he got that. Foggy, just all out aggression. No expansion, nothing, no tech. This series lasts in-game, what is it, 28 minutes something? And Foggy didn't tech once.
Player's forces are under attack.
And if you should play against Soen in the next round, we're going to see a lot more tier 1 units. Oh, the High Priest! And guess what he has? He's got Abolish!
Oh my god, he got abolished
So
against
sick.
Water Elementals. And he has Inner Fire, and there's a Geomancer as well. Foggy using this map with full potential.
Dude, with that Abolish, how is Chaemiko supposed to hold this?
He's not.
The High Priest heal, by the way, also a lot better than the Shadow Priest heal. The Mercs. You told me Hawk was good with Mercs. What about Foggy?
Yeah, Foggy also very good with Mercs, especially with these new ones. He was also very successful against Sonic with the new Mercs and the new maps in the Hive Workshop Cup, where we saw a giant spider, among other things, and a Revenant with Blizzard. Foggy, big fan of the Mercs indeed.
Bash Pair now also part of the equation as Beastmaster reached level 4. Needs to be careful, doesn't have a TP. High Priest doesn't have mana for Abolish actually anymore, but a bit of healing still remaining. The thing is, the High Priest, even if he runs out of mana, he's got pretty good DPS.
Yes.
But that High Priest might be going down now, finally. But Foggy still has units left, and Chaemiko, he's got like basically nothing.
Man, slow on the panda. Can he reach? Not really. Gotta be lucky for a bash if there ever was one. Once again, almost twice the supply for Foggy. A couple of units remain here. They're all very hurt. This could be insane experience, but Foggy constantly detonating, constantly keeping the mana low. There's no Water Elementals, mate.
Foggy just brute forcing it 2 games in a row. And here, oh, Sapper for Chaemiko. Oh my god, he got 2 towers.
Nice.
One that was standing and one was coming up. But the Beastmaster's still here and he's about to get level 5.
Panda denied before the breath. GG, Foggy advancing to the winner bracket final without a single tier 2 tech.
That's pretty crazy, dude. Super cool play by Foggy. We always have known him to be very innovative, and here he is, well, this wasn't, I guess, especially map 1, too crazy revolutionary, but it was very determined. Zero hesitation by Foggy this whole series. You know exactly what he wanted to do, what he had to do, and yeah, moves on through into our winner bracket final. That means he's top 3 already guaranteed.
Remo. I mean, it's a little unlikely, but there is a mini chance that Foggy goes to the grand final without ever attacking.
Oh yeah, if he plays more AP pushes, that could actually happen.
2 new donations to the prize pool, and with that we cracked a 3100. Konkin buying a Back to Warcraft profile picture, and Abra Kebabra is once again contributing. Let's go! Y'all who love Back to Warcraft, let's break the 3K. Done that, but can we break 3,500? Because that is the next stretch goal, where Governor is adding $250 of his own money once again. And that means for every dollar you invest, you get 50 cents from Governor. Pretty nice.
50 cents on the dollar. What a deal over here at Back to Warcraft and W3Champions.
Right.
So guys, if you have some spare cash left over, if you want to be generous to our players, head on over there to Matcherino, donate a bit more. We have a great prize pool already, but we want to make this as rewarding for the players as we can. Chaemiko, we saw him losing this match against Foggy. He still has a chance though. In the lower bracket, he will be facing Focus in the next match.
Correctamundo. Mr. Remo Demo, you are able to read brackets better than I was at the beginning of this broadcast. So 2 matches left today. Both in the lower bracket. The Winnerbracket final will be a best of 5 tomorrow. Focus versus Chaemiko. Happy versus Hawk. Regional matches here, but Anger matches could very well be, I don't know, last year's DreamHack semifinals or something. Very, very promising. Of course, very promising is also the future of the Warcraft scene if we continue to support W3Champions. It is the best server, it is the best environment, it is the best people we got in charge of Warcraft ever. This server has so many amazing features, we couldn't even put them on 4 slides. It's so many of them. Profiles, rankings, leagues, custom games, normal games, 27 servers, wonderful desktop launcher to set your own preferred colors and to set your preferred custom keys. All the stats in the world on the W3Champions homepage. Everything easy to follow. Camera zoom, zoom in, zoom out. Whatever you want, everything is possible. Deny indicators, last hit indicators. What else is there? 4 different game modes in 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 4-on-4 FFA, plus all the custom games and fun maps I mentioned. Very, very active community. It doesn't take much time to find a game these days. It has a reconnect feature. It has 27 servers. Even if you're in the outback of Australia, you can still find good conditions. And of course, we're getting more and more features here with the incoming W3Champions TV, which works as WAC TV back in the day or as Dota TV does nowadays, and the automated tournaments who will be coming soon as well. So if you feel these guys, they deserve a little bit of recognition, do it! Move over to their Discord. It is linked on their homepage, W3Champions.com. Join the Discord or send them a tweet and tell them how thankful you are that this non-profit project exists, that so many people put so much of their free time into this project, into the scene, and saved the scene, basically. If you're not a man of words, maybe you can do or give a little financial support. The servers, as we said, 27 of them, they cost a couple of coins. So you can support that via Patreon, PayPal, or cryptocurrency. They're all dipping anyway, so just hand them over to W3Champions and they will take great care of it. Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. If you're tuning in from China and listen to our broadcast for whatever reason, the Chinese servers are by far the most expensive ones. So we have an Alipay wallet and a WeChat wallet, so you can contribute there as well. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
Very nicely done, Neo.
Thank you.
The folks now know what W3Champions is all about, all the awesome things that they provide, and indeed, it is many, many, and many more to come. As we mentioned before, new features will be added soon, like automated tournaments like Walk TV, and yeah, just amazing what these guys have been doing. The celebration of W3Champions continues on day 2 of the playoffs, and we're about to go into game 3 of the day, but I think first we're gonna have a bit of a break.
Yeah, after this plug of W3Champions, I'm way too exhausted to jump into another game, so tiny little bit of a break and then more games. First the 2 Koreans, Focus versus Chaemiko, and then the 2 Russians in Hawk versus Happy. Stay tuned.